Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Friday, July 15th, 2016. Today is one of the most important video games in all history, as the Nintendo Famicom, the Japanese release of the Nintendo Entertainment System, is now 33 years old. Happy birthday! Changing their minds once again, or adding to it, I'm not sure anymore, Sony has said that nearly all games will work with a DualShock 4. Sony, calm down. Just don't mess yourself. Calm down. It's alright. It's okay. Just relax. It's fine. Alright? We knew Farming Simulator 17 is coming on October 25th, but what we didn't know until now is the game will be the first to feature the ability to play as a female farmer. Currently, a VR-only game is at the top of Steam's bestseller list for the first time in history. It's called Raw Data, and it's a first-person shooter. The creator of ReCore has explained the newness of the IP being the reason the title will only cost $40 instead of the usual $60. The customer's trust must be earned before they can start charging full price. Why, that's an amazing idea. Keep doing that! Destiny's Iron Banner is back already despite all the problems lately with weekly resets, and the next elusive target is now available for Hitman, and it's the hardest one yet. You must kill a man with an identical twin, but only the right one. Killing the wrong one will result in failure, and you only get one chance. Our first release announcement is for WWE 2K17's Collector's Edition, which contains not only an 8-inch figurine, but an actual piece of canvas from a wrestling ring. That's pretty cool. The Batman game by Telltale has a release date sometime in August for the digital edition and September 16th for the physical. Finally, for teasers, Overcooked is a game full of cooking mini-games to play by yourself or with friends, and releases on August 3rd. There's a trailer that contains 18 Quintilian Planets. Find out if I've got time to show them all today on News Cartridge. Of course, Pokemon Go is our top story today because it is currently one of the most played games in the world. Studies show the mobile game has more than double the retention rate of other mobile games, which probably explains Nintendo's massive 86% rise in stock prices, which equates to over $17 billion. Whoa! And while Nintendo is getting a lot of praise for Pokemon Go, it's hardly a Nintendo game at all. Sure, it licensed Pokemon from Nintendo, but it was both developed and published by Niantic. Regardless of that fact though, Nintendo is trying to stop pirated copies of Pokemon Go. Even though it's a free software, it's not available in all areas yet, and because of its popularity elsewhere, people have turned to pirating it to start playing it as soon as possible. If you want to know if Pokemon Go is out in your country, there is a list of all countries down below, as well as links for sources for all of today's stories. And if your country is not listed there, don't fear. Niantic says they want to release in over 200 markets worldwide, so chances are it's coming to your area at some point. This should make a ton of people happy, as T-Mobile has stated starting July 19th, all users of the mobile carrier will have 1 year of free data specifically for Pokemon Go. That's my carrier, and truth be told, I haven't been able to play yet due to connection and or data issues. I'm hoping this fixes that. I know I'm not the only one facing these issues. An animal shelter is using Pokemon Go to get volunteers to walk dogs. What a wonderful story, and I told you that one to tell you this one, as another dead body has been discovered by a trainer out in the woods playing Pokemon Go. Police have asked trainers in the UK to don't Pokemon and drive. And come on, everybody, it's Officer Jenny. We've got to listen to her. She's super nice. It's an election year in my country, and that means nothing is sacred, as Donald Trump has used Pokemon Go as part of an attack ad on Hillary Clinton. In final Pokemon Go news, somewhat related to yesterday's stories, now a union of Turkish imams has called for a ban of Pokemon Go in all of Turkey. They claim the game does not treat holy places like mosques with the seriousness they deserve. Look, I'm generally a serious person, but we all need to relax and have some fun once in a while. So long as you're out being respectful and being aware of your surroundings, you've got my approval. Get out there and start walking. It's been a little while now since we talked about the PS4K, or PlayStation Neo, but that's because Sony is not taking the same approach as Microsoft, who seems to be revealing things about their Xbox One S as fast as possible. Discovered through a leak of a 42-page document, Sony has supposedly given developers a huge list of guidelines they must follow for developing games at 4K resolution. Sony emphasizes the ecosystems of both the PS4 and the PS4 Neo must coexist together, one must not gain an advantage over the other. And while the PS4 Neo is marketed towards gamers with 4K TVs, according to the document, people playing at 1080p will be able to benefit from higher frame rates. From October onward, all games must have support for both Classic and Neo modes. However, it's up to developers if they want to support PlayStation Neo games that were released before October of this year. They will still run on a Neo, but the same as they did on a PS4. If the whole part about increased frame rates on 1080p TVs is true, that could sell some of us PC gamers on buying a console again. Probably not, though. In the quick spot today, the creator of a mod for Fallout New Vegas is confused whether or not his mod was heavy inspiration for a quest in Fallout 4, or if it was outright stolen. Autumn Leaves is the name of the mod, and Brain Dead is the name of Bethesda's quest in question. Both quests have things in common like robots with human-like personalities, and both are murder mysteries, but they have completely different layouts, and the personalities of the robots are completely different when compared. In my own opinion, I don't think it's plagiarism in any way. Parallels in writing happen all the time, and I just think this is one of those weird coincidences. Have you played both quests? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. We are ending today's episode with this amazing trailer for the upcoming No Man's Sky. First thing I noticed is the music. That snare drum instantly had me. And then we are seeing these flashes of different planets, different forms of life. Everything is different. Diving, flying, swooping. This is how you sell me on a game. We see scanning of different animals and plants and a bit of the way the galaxy map will work. With no more delays, No Man's Sky has me excited now for August 9th to start flying, exploring, and discovering, just to see what I will find that no one else will. We end today's show with Monday's game releases, because I'm off for the next 2 days. For PC, Book of Merlin, Castle Quest, The 5 Magic Stones, Jacob, Dropship Down, Francisca, and Earth Defense Force 4.1, The Shadow of New Despair. For PlayStation 4, Fahrenheit, Indigo Prophecy Remastered. For PlayStation Vita, Soldner X2, Final Prototype. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you on Monday. And what did the scientist say when he found 2 isotopes of helium? Hee hee.